What's up? This is the YEEZY JC-01 off of the YEEZY.com, and I've had this for 24 hours at this point. I'll be honest, not quite 24 hours, but I don't have a lot of time to film this video, so we're going to do the 24 hours review now. But I've worn this thing all day today. It's, what time is it about? 10:33 p.m. I took delivery of it at 8 p.m. last night. I'll put notes and stuff. I won't publish this until it hits the 24-hour mark, so forgive me. I don't have a lot of time to film this. I wanted to really just go over the comments that I've gotten off of my initial first impressions and kind of answer anyone's questions if they have any, which there are quite a bit of questions here. Just off the top, thank y'all for the positivity here. I'm really happy that the first review was informative, like I hope they are. Anyway, so first of all, I am 5'8". Plenty of length, I guess, for the style of jacket. I'm used to wearing jackets that kind of drape a little bit lower, a little bit more loose around the waist area, but for a compressed jacket at the bottom and all that, it fits fine. I think I saw one dude off of Reddit say that maybe a size 1 is what I should have went for. Now, my response to that was the arm length. I'm not sure how this thing scales with sizing. I don't know if it gets longer and the arms get longer, or if only the arms get shorter, but the length stays the same. I'm not sure how proportionate it is. And interestingly enough, a lot of people who were 6'1" were commenting and trying to ask if they should go with a size 3 versus a size 2. I would say go with the size 2 if you want a more fitted, more formal look. I mean, this is definitely not a formal fit whatsoever, but if you want like a more fitted, more casual look to it, then go with the size 2. If you go with the size 3, I believe I saw another person's Reddit post where they got a size 1, and just looking at their body, it does look like the main difference in sizing is not really much of the arms. I think you're always going to get the baggy arms, but the length does look like it's a little bit shorter on the size 1 in that photo, at least just based off of their body type. Not a lot of information there, but maybe if you get a size 3, I'm positive the arms are going to be longer, but you may get a bit more length as well. So if you do want something that kind of hangs down a little bit lower, then go with the size 3 if you're 6'1". If you want to be more fitted, more formal, and a little bit more cropped and maybe not as much length on the arm, and you're 6'1", then go with the size 2. Love your vids. Great video presentation style, really chill and informative. Thank you. Looks sick, pretty tough, man. Yeah. Okay, I was walking my dog in this thing, and I did feel like I was like top secret agent, like like, and I'm not used to wearing leather jackets like this. Well, it's not leather. I'm not used to wearing leather like jackets like this. So yeah, I did kind of feel like a badass when I was walking my dog today. I'll be completely honest. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let me refresh the page and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so height and the size. Yeah, height 5'8", like I said. And this is how it fits. So, and I will say, as far as like the arms still feel long, I did wear it with the zip up for an amount of time while I was playing with my dog, and the compression it kind of stayed in place, but it kind of like went up a little bit. I didn't like that feeling a lot. So, all right. So now that I think about it, you can fold the bottom of the jacket in on itself and have a look with that. I think I did the same thing with the WB1s. When I was standing up with them, I actually folded in the bottom compression in on itself like this. So it just looked really smooth at the bottom. So yeah, that's totally something you can do with these. And it'll probably look good, but I tried it out in the mirror and it just looked a little bit too cropped in my case, where it was almost like feminine. So I will just leave it down and unzipped like I said I would. I like wearing jackets unzipped. That's just my preference. Unless it's an actual hoodie like the HD one, then I mean, but I really, when it comes to zipped hoodies, 90% of the time I don't wear them zipped up. I just don't like the way it fits on me. I don't like how it bulges out all the time, especially with this being a compressed bottom. I prefer it to be unzipped. I intended to wear it unzipped when I first got it, so that's my thing there. Yeah, that's really all the response I've gotten so far. But yeah, play with my dog in these. I haven't driven them in yet. I'll try to get a clip of me driving in them. But I did sit in the car. It wasn't too distracting. Quality-wise, yeah, I should mention the quality. And here, I gotta take it off and look through my phone so I can make sure everything's in focus. So quality-wise, I haven't noticed any like scuff marks or anything. The only thing I noticed, it's so nitpicky. So you see that inner lining right here? Hopefully the light shines on it properly. There we go. It's so nitpicky, y'all. But the stitch right there, kind of like not the straightest, but I think it evens out towards the end. Yeah, it evens out towards the end. It's not a big deal, but that's something I noticed right there. Again, not a huge deal. And by the way, the stitch quality is still amazing on this. I mean, look right there where the actual zipper is attached. Really nice. And then it's like folded in. So it seems to be 2 layers of pleather folded in on itself. But then they got like the folded in seam right here. Is it like one piece? No, that's stitched. It's not just folded. It's actually like stitched right there too. I mean, the quality is still amazing. I love the quality of this thing. The pockets have been really nice and comfy. Not much creasing at all during my wear. And I mean, yeah, that's... How does it feel wearing outside? Okay, so I feel like this will definitely be like a sub 60-degree weather jacket. I don't think you would want to wear this on a day that's any hotter than it is today. I think my high today in Georgia will be 72 degrees. I'd probably take this thing off around now. What's the temperature right now? I'm filming on my phone right now. The temperature right now feels like 68, and it was doable, but I think below 60 is where this will shine. Now, of course, if you're wearing it unzipped like I am, then maybe you won't get hot as easily. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Probably a below 60-degree jacket. Okay, so when it comes to the insulation, I was wearing this and it was about 62 degrees outside. I would say that my body didn't really warm up. I feel like you need like a lot of body heat to feel warm in this, even at that temperature. So if you're going outside with this and it's below 60, like if it was even colder, I would highly recommend you wear like a thick sweater or maybe just like a long sleeve t-shirt, because it's not going to warm you up. It's not going to keep the cold out per se, unless you have like that heavy insulation already, or you have a lot of body heat, you've been moving around a lot, then maybe. But the air did kind of get in, and the insulation really was not there, despite its weighty appearance. So, yeah, just something to keep in mind. You have plenty of movement. It is a little bit stretchy on the pleather. Just a little bit stretchy. It's not very rigid, but then again, it's going to be really hard to notice, especially if you're wearing it unzipped, and because of how enormous the arms are. And when it comes to this thing's design and proportions, I definitely call this a designer piece in the description of my first video. I say that it's a definite like designer YEEZY product. It's not going to really favor everyone's body type. It's not going to favor everyone's preference. All the dimensions, all the cuts, all the compression, all of that is really unapologetic and intentional. Okay, so it's all very purposeful. It's meant to be this way. It's meant to fit enormous in the arms. It's meant to fit kind of compressed and cropped at the waist area. That's what makes it unique. But anyway, I'll put notes here and there. If any other developments happen, I'll wait to post this video, I promise. And let's see, there was a couple other things that came up in the comments between when I first started recording and now. So first of all, a couple of things I will check. is the scuffing. So like any marks, I'll check for any creasing. I'll check to see if there is any discoloration from the sun or from the rain or water, and any loose threads as well. Someone commented about the smell, and I'm actually kind of sick right now if y'all can't tell, so I couldn't smell at all. And yeah, so I have no idea what this smells like. I'm assuming it smells like a Chinese factory. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my experience so far. But anyway, thank y'all for the comments and all that on the other videos. I think I posted this on Reddit too. So thank y'all for the YEEZY's Discord for interacting with that. If you have any more questions, just feel free to leave them and I'll do my best to answer. But anyway, thank y'all for watching as always, and more soon.